Imagine this. Since 2002, Brazil hasn't touched the World Cup trophy. Once hailed as the kings of football, Brazil have gone through 5 straight World Cups without glory. In 2006, 2010, 2014, 2018, and 2022, they entered the tournament with big dreams, only to leave with disappointment. Their last triumph was back in 2002, and that remains their most recent World Cup glory. That's why hopes among Brazilian fans are sky high for the 2026 World Cup. This will also be Neymar Jr.'s last World Cup. Since making his debut in 2014, he has played in 3 editions, but each time left with heartbreak. Now, fans are looking to him once again, perhaps for one final chance to lift the 6th World Cup trophy with Brazil. But Brazil's hopes aren't resting only on Neymar this time. In recent years, a wave of talented young players has emerged, shining in club football and gradually earning their spots in the national team. And guiding them is none other than Italian mastermind Carlo Ancelotti. After a long wait, the highly successful Real Madrid coach has finally taken charge of the Seleção. Under his leadership, Brazil is set to step onto the pitch with a renewed identity. In September, during the FIFA window, Brazil will face Chile and Bolivia in their final World Cup qualifiers. For those matches, Ancelotti has announced a 25-man squad. However, this won't be the final World Cup squad. Big stars are still missing. Neymar Jr., Vinícius Jr., and Rodrygo are not included in that lineup. So the big question is, what might Brazil's 2026 World Cup team look like? Let's take a look at Ancelotti's possible plans. Possible formation and 11. Ancelotti's tactical approach could see Brazil in a 4-2-3-1 formation, balancing strong attack with defensive solidity. Goalkeeper, Alisson Becker will almost certainly guard the net. The Liverpool star is among the world's best keepers and Brazil's last line of defense. Defense, Vanderson, Marquinhos, Alexandro, and Alexandro. With Marquinhos leading, the backline will be experienced and steady. Options like Eder Militao and Danilo add extra depth. Midfield, a mix of experience and youth. Casemiro will control the defensive midfield, while Bruno Guimaraes will drive attacks forward. Alternatives include Lucas Paqueta, Joelinton, and rising talent Andre Santos. Attack. Here lies the real excitement. Neymar Jr. as playmaker, Vinícius Jr. on the left wing, Rafinha on the right, and Richarlison as the central striker. If Richarlison is unavailable, Chelsea's young striker João Pedro could step up. And the bench is just as dangerous. Players like Estevão Willian, Savinho, Rodrygo Goes, and Gabriel Martinelli are ready to change the game at any moment. Ancelotti's strongest 11 could be Alisson Becker, Vanderson, Marquinhos, Alexandro, Casemiro, Bruno Guimaraes, Rafinha, Neymar Jr., Vinícius Jr., and Richarlison. Fans' hopes. Now, one question remains. Can this team finally end 22 years of waiting? Neymar's last dance, the rise of young stars like Vinícius and Rodrygo, and Ancelotti's tactical brilliance all combine to make this Brazil side a terrifying prospect. If injuries stay away and players hold their best form, Brazil could once again reclaim the football throne in 2026. Fans have just one dream in their eyes, to see the Seleção bring home the World Cup for the 6th time.